Opokaa'sin supoyapiks kanatuni. Kitkoneksin matsim puao. Greetings, my name is, and I said good morning. Nistunitaniku natuh sukaki. My name is Medicine Trails Woman, and my Western name is Caroline. My great-great-grandfather's name was Yellowhorn, so that's why my name is Caroline Yellowhorn. But people, almost everybody just calls me Nana or Na'a. That's most of my kids, that's what I'm known as. And there's a little girl missing, so we'll just wait for her. When she comes back, we'll light the smudge and we'll say a prayer. And I'll sing you a song. I'll sing you a song that I made for my granddaughter. Her name is Sopo. Her name is the wind. So whenever I don't want the wind, I ask her, have pity on us. Could you stop the wind for a while? But most of the time, she's not very cooperative. So I'll just light the smudge, and I don't know, do you pass it around or you just, anybody have a lighter? Oh, there it is. I almost burnt the packet. Aio kinnonis tipatapiop, natujitapiks. Aio ikimmokinnaan ispummokinnaan. Aio ikimmissispummo saamoksi puukaaksi tokanoopiks. Käängsi tapoutakiksi. Aio se jahkiisa on noksistikoi. Aamu sa jippumaa piisa jippumii puhsen sa jippumisestaani kinnohsen nohtokohsen. Nohkan ajista pipkutut. Itsuaitutut. Ohkoi päätäpiisin, sukse päätäpiisin. Kamutaan sitä vatsimaan. Kimmotsiisin, spummotsiisin. Aio dakitää. Lakitkonahkiapi skatopin naanahkonäsokaapi päätäpioksen. Aio hikimmukinnaan, spummukinnaan. Aio nukunnaaniksi, niin sinä kaasiminnaaniksi. Aio ahkitäisuka vattuja. Nukunnaaniksi, ahkonäsokaapi ahki sitä pistiu. Aio niin sitskitaksinnaani ahkitää. Namo tiitsikatsi sakitasso kaapia on oksistikoi. Ikimmisessä pommoissa omakita piiksakitsa omaikiitsimia ovat omakita piisen. Ajohtako siksi taupiiksi tässukinäkin. Ajo ahkitkuuni mai piinimaatsi ahkitsukin oksiakit kaija. Kimmisessä pommoissa anonitiskawaa, kädessä wahkuu piiksakit kuupi, kädessä wahkuu jiiksakit kui, kädessä wahkuu tiitsikateeksi akit kuutiitsikata. Ikimmisessä pommoissa puukääksi, utsitaupi, pähki tässä kauppi, ahki tässä kuutiitsikata. Ajo annoksistikoi ahkit siihen. Autoskini maatseeksi ahkit ei taami tuutua ja hatsit ei taamiskuut. No hatsikimmis, no hatspummo saamoksi, esimerkiksi kemakaa piotsatuu, ahkitsa kiitsi, mahkitsi tapkuusi ja ohko nääsokaapi päätäpiisi, kennä. So I said my prayer. I asked the Creator and the grandmothers and grandfathers to bless our homes and all our people that are in our homes, our vehicles, that they will get us where we want to go, and that we'll return home safely tonight. For the elderly, that they won't find it so hard to be old. For the sick and those that are in the hospitals. For the homeless, for those that have nothing to eat and no place to live. And those people that are neglected, that nobody looks after them, that somebody will look after them. And the children, that their homes will be good and they'll be taken care of good in their homes. And those that go to school, that they will get there and return home safely every night. And then for the people that drink and do drugs, that they will give up that lifestyle and reach for the good life. That was my prayer. So I'll sing you a song. This song that I'm going to sing to you is when my daughter had her baby and And I thought it was, her name was Supu, like she found that name for her in a ceremony, and so that's why we named her Supu. And I was so glad to have my granddaughter that I thought I would make her a song. So, and this is the song that I made for her. Supu, 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 supu. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Kukuna, 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 kukuna. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Hey! So that was the song I made for my granddaughter Supu. And now my other granddaughter, her name is Opokaa'sin, Bluebird. She told me a couple of weeks ago, Nana, I want you to make me a song, a Bluebird song. So I'm trying to think of a Bluebird song to make for my other granddaughter because she wants a song. But anyway, what I'm going to talk about today is how our ancestors, our grandmas and grandpas, how they wrote. Long time ago, our grandparents and our ancestors, they used to write. And how they used to write, it's called winter count. And that's what I made my story. I wrote my life on winter count. And this is a book that I helped get published through the Old Man River Cultural Center. And when I was going to university, I took a lot of some of the courses I took. Every time I wanted to get a really good mark, I did something to do with Blackfoot culture. So I got a really good mark. And one of the things I did was I did a winter count of my life on teepee linings. Because in teepee linings, a long time ago, they didn't just have pretty designs, but they were the story of the lodge owner. The person that owned the lodge, you could tell that what his life was like. And this is my Opokaa'sin, that's Medicine Trails woman. And Opokaa'sin, that's my life. And Caroline, and my great-grandpa's name is Yellowhorn. And this is, you see this? This is the symbol for Pikani. Because in Pikani, if I told somebody I'm from Pikani, I would go like this. So that's why this symbol is like that. And so it's North Pagan, and this is Pikani woman. Right here, Pikani woman is this. And how we wrote babies was like this. You see that? It's an oval with a head and lines, like when you wrap a baby. That's how, when you wrap your baby, that's how it is. And like I wrote about the significant things in my life. I'm one of those in our culture that was a very important part was that children were raised by their grandparents. And I was one of those kipitapukaaks. And you know, when you're a kipitapuka, you're encouraged to be kind, respectful, understanding, and compassionate. And so this shows my parents giving me over to my grandparents. So that was a significant part of my life. And when I lived with my grandparents, we went to Sundance, We lived on a ranch, and this, I made this symbol up because my grandparents raised turkeys. And we used to always have turkeys at least once a month. And to this day, I still love turkey. So how many of you like turkey at Christmas? Yeah, well, I used to have it every month. Yeah, I know I like turkey all the time. And this shows all the, we went camp at Sundance, and my grandparents had a medicine pipe bundle. This is the symbol for medicine pipe bundle. And then the other thing that you see this laying down is the symbol of a woman. My grandmother died. And my grandmother died when I was 12 years old. And that was the worst thing that ever happened in my life. Because I knew I was in boarding school. Like I went to boarding school. And I went to boarding school, I was in boarding school for 7 years. And when I went to boarding school, I didn't know how to speak English. And I used to get punished for asking in Blackfoot, I'd ask, what are they saying? And I used to get punished a lot. I really got bullied in boarding school. I got beat up every day. Because when I went to boarding school, I really tried hard to learn English, because my grandfather told me when I was going to school, you're going to go to school. I want you to learn all you can about the white men to help our people. So I really tried to learn, but it was really hard. You're so lucky that you come to school and you already speak English, and I didn't. In fact, it's the other way around. You're learning Blackfoot instead of English, like I did when I went to school. And to this day, I'm still a lazy Blackfoot speaker because of, and when I'm nervous, I just quit speaking Blackfoot. Like that's the lasting effect of boarding school and what happened to me. And then I traveled a lot. This is a symbol for traveling. I went, the other thing was that I went to boarding school, and when I finished boarding school, I went to school in Pincher Creek. The two lines you see here they signify traveling. So I caught the bus to go to school in Pincher Creek until I graduated from high school. And this is when I got married. I fell in love and I got married, and we ranched, and we had one child, and that was Melody. You know her? Melody is my daughter. And then, like I didn't have a lot to do with ceremonies or anything when I was married to my husband, because we were too busy ranching and we were really poor. But I really enjoyed that life. And then my husband and I, we separated because he liked to drink, and I didn't have a clue about drinking. My grandparents and my parents didn't drink. I didn't know how to live with a man that drank. So we separated. And then after I separated again, like I went to a lot of ceremonies with my grandfather, and to Sundance, medicine pipe bundles. And then I decided to have another child. And my younger daughter is the one that has that supu, like her name is Manipikanaki. And then the other thing that happened was my grandfather died. See this symbol, this triangle means that's the symbol for a man in Blackfoot. And my grandfather died And I thought that was the worst thing that happened to me. And one of the things I learned that when my grandfather died, I cried for 2 days. I cried and cried and cried. Well, no matter how much you cry, you do stop. and I stopped crying when I heard this old man tell me in Blackfoot, "Uken na ye." You know, he told me that's enough. And like that, I just quit. So, you know, like I had a lot of connection with us. Spirituality was always a part of my life. And then in later life, I went to university. I went to Edmonton. I worked and I traveled in different parts in Alberta. And I worked at the school for the deaf, and I know sign language. So this is the story of my life. And I didn't finish it because I think I still have lots to do. Even though I'm retired now, I don't work anymore. But I still, like right now, I'm making quilts for my daughter's bundle opening. She wants 4 quilts, so that's what I'm doing. So, you know, like I do a lot of things.